Hello everyone, I am Divyanshi Vijay. Today I will be presenting my end-to-end EdTech analytics data engineering project built on Microsoft Azure. The objective of this project was to build a complete modern data pipeline that ingests raw student learning data, transform it through multiple layers using Databricks, automate the workflow using Azure Data Factory, store the curated data in Azure SQL Database, and finally create an interactive analytic dashboard in Power BI. The project follows the Medallion architecture, which consists of three layers: bronze layer for raw data, silver layer for cleared and standardized data, and gold layer for business-ready analytics table. To understand these files, let's move to Databricks. These are all the tools and equipments I have used to create this project. I have already logged in my Databricks, so I will go there initially. Initially, I uploaded the raw CSV files into Azure Data Lake Storage Gen 2. These files contain student information, courses, quiz score, assignment marks, video watch history, and student performance data. I used Azure Data Factory to perform ETL process. The bronze layer reads the raw CSV files exactly as they are and store them in Delta format and Parquet format without modifying the data. The silver layer performs data cleaning, transforming. This includes handling missing values, removing duplicates, correcting data types, and standardizing the datasets. Finally, I created the gold layer, which contains business-ready dimensions and fact table following a star schema. The table includes DIM students, DIM courses, factual video watch, factual quiz score, factual assignments. Also, I created an additional table for some analysis. Now let's see how I connected all these files. I am moving to my Azure Data Factory. To automate the complete workflow, I created an Azure Data Factory pipeline. Here I have asked the bronze file, and here I have called the silver file. And then I transferred the data in gold file and call it here. And from the gold file, I have transferred the data in SQL databases. Here is the student, here courses, factual assignments, factual quiz score, student performance, and video. After that, when I debugged it and run it, it all gets successfully done. I have also created a trigger in this, a storage event in which whenever a file is changed or any file is updated, it will trigger itself automatically and run the pipeline. The pipeline executes the bronze, silver, and gold notebook sequentially. After the gold layer is created, 6 copy activities execute in parallel to load the curated data into Azure SQL databases. This reduces the execution time and improves efficiency. The transformed gold table are loaded in Azure SQL database. I will show you all the tables if they are loaded or not. Here I have the database edtech inside it and the tables. These are all the tables that are created. The courses, the student assignment, quiz score, student performance, video watch. Let's run a small query to see if these files exist. Here I'm running a small query. And here is the count of the table. I will also show you tables on course tables, student table, assignments, quiz score, student performance, and video watched. Finally, I connected Power BI directly by Azure SQL Database to build an interactive analytic dashboard. First page is executive dashboard. This page provides high-level KPIs such as total students, average quiz score, average completion of watching videos, average assignment marks, and average watch time. I want to data of females from Indore to Mumbai and let's say Pune. And I want working professions. So the data is changed according to the filter we have put. Student dashboard. This page focuses on student level analytics. Users can identify top performing student, compare quizzes and assignment score, evaluate overall performance. Here I have total students, average quiz score, and average completion time. These are the top 10 students. These are the top bottom 5 students. And these are the distribution of student by education level. This is score distribution. And this is a table of student information. Here you have every data about every student. You can assign them and sort them. This is the highest ranking. And this is the lowest. Moving on to the next page, the course dashboard. This page analyzes course performance by comparing student engagement, completion rate, and average score across different courses. Here, count of courses, average watch time, average completion. Here are the scores of courses, average of completion percentage in each and overall courses, ADF, Azure Data Factory, Data Warehouse, etc. Top courses, SQL streaming, Sparks, Snowflake, statistic. Top instructors according to the student analysis, engagement per course, and course completion chart. And the last page is risk dashboard. It helps identify students who may require additional support by highlighting low quiz scores, low assignment marks, low course completion. This enables instructor to take early correction action. These are the students who have below 40% marks, number of students having low completion, and overall score. This is the distribution table. Here, the critical ones are those who have scored less than 30. Higher are between 30 to 40. Lower are between 40 to 60. Medium are between 60 to 70, and excellent are above 70s. This is the distribution of students according to their size. In low, we have 2.08K students, in medium 1.25, in excellent 0.79, and in high 0.18. And further, this is the table of student information, storing the sum of average marks, overall scores, completion percentage, risk category, and sum of average scores. There is a slicer to filter out and sort out the things. And this project demonstrates an end-to-end Azure data engineering solution using data lake storage, Databricks, Data Factory, SQL Database, and Power BI. It showcases modern ETL development, cloud data engineering, data modeling, workflow orchestration, and business integration report. Thank you for watching.